Okay, let me tell you a story about my experience with healthcare in India. Not long after coming to India, I was cutting some vegetables and I cut my thumb pretty badly and it was bleeding a lot. So I was trying everything I could to try to stop the bleeding, and finally I turned to Tim and I said, I think I need to go get some stitches. So I wrapped up my finger in a bandage and I got on my cycle and I rode over to the hospital nearby my house. I get there and they bring me back to their little tiny emergency room, and I've got this like bandage covered in blood. I'm like, hey, I think I need some stitches. So then I had some nurses and some doctors coming in and they were trying to get the bleeding to stop, but it was a pretty deep cut. Until just then, one of the nurses actually wrapped it in a way that the bleeding was able to stop, and they said, actually, maybe we don't have to do the stitches. Then I went to the reception to pay and they only charged me 50 rupees. Now, this entire ordeal took about 45 minutes. Now, there's a few main things I want to highlight about this experience. The first was that I had a hospital in my neighborhood that was close enough for me to ride a cycle to. I got to this emergency room and there was no wait. India has just such easy, accessible healthcare compared to my experience in the US. And next was that I was there for about 45 minutes and at the end they only charged me 50 rupees. In America, if you step foot into an emergency room, you'll be charged a minimum of $2,000 just right off the bat. Just another reason why I love Indian healthcare so much.